Can't get over how adorable the tree looks with all the presents underneath. And these are the new ornaments I picked up in a recent vlog. So I've got my little candy cane. There's one there and one up here. We've got our little gnome slash Father Christmas. And then up here is one of the little stars. And where did I put the other one? It's like a challenge. And then that's the other one. My little reindeer is going strong. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I don't think you can ever beat a real Christmas tree. I don't know if I could ever be that kind of person that has a fake tree. I'm just obsessed. So this is Alex's. I'm gonna leave that for when he gets home. I'm a little bit behind on my chocolate advent calendar. So there's a few days in here I need to eat, 15th, and today, which is the 16th, I believe. 17th, wow. But let's work out where day 17 is in this advent calendar, and it's up here. I recognise this packaging from anywhere. It's the Biotin Squalene and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum, which I've used before and actually really, really loved. Let's go see what's in the other advent calendars. The glossy box, day 17. There's this little door here. We have the L'Occitane Man Au Coquet Delicious Hand Cream. I'm always on the lookout for hand cream. I only have one hand cream left. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it does seem to be doing the job enough. It's this one. It's the Hello Sunday, the one for your hands, SPF 30. Door number 17 down here is right in the middle of the calendar. Yes! I'm really excited to have this in my life. It's the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow Highlighting / Bronzing Palette. I've got a blush and highlighter, and the highlighter is absolutely beautiful, so I'm sure this will be the same. Let me pop these in the drawer. This is how the drawer is looking. Obviously, we're moving into the final days of advent calendars, so it's looking a little bit nuts. I'm 100% aware this is quite a lot for one person, but it will make more sense, I think, in January when I explain why I'm throwing it in here properly. So, right, I'm gonna go take my cup of tea, or empty cup of tea, and go make some more tea. This is my little teapot for one. If you watched the last vlog before this one, you will know that I actually have not slept. I'm still going from the night before. And last night I actually had a really productive day, or night, I guess. I actually did a couple of house chores. So the dishwasher is empty. The fridge has been cleaned out. I mean, look how beautifully clean this fridge is. I've mopped the floors in the kitchen. I've wiped down these surfaces. I took the rubbish out. I've mopped in here and tidied up the mess that was here. The bathroom has been like absolutely scrubbed. Excuse my outfit. I've gone for comfort rather than style. Yeah, I haven't actually slept in over 24 hours. And I'm weirdly not tired, which is perplexing me slightly, but I'm really thirsty and really hungry. So I'm gonna make another pot of tea. I'm gonna make some porridge because what else? How else do you wake up in the morning, especially in winter? So I'm gonna pop through into the other room. The other thing I did overnight was cut back the plants. Look at my pothos. It makes me so sad. Honestly, cutting back plants breaks my little heart, but I know I have to. One, for the sake of the plant, and two, for the sake of this flat not being completely overrun by greenery. While the tea brews, I thought I would share with you a quick overview of what today is going to look like. I've obviously not slept, so I don't want to venture too far from home in case I completely crash at some point during the day, which I feel like is going to happen. If you did watch the last vlog, there were some house bits and bobs I couldn't get done because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and obviously I didn't want to wake up my neighbours. One of which is washing. I also need to hoover this room because I didn't want to sweep it, because who wants to sweep a room anymore? I don't mind like sweeping the bathroom or sweeping the kitchen because they're small rooms, but like so much work. So yeah, I need to do the washing, I need to do the hoovering. I also need to really go buy some food. Not necessarily too much. like I've got a fair amount of food, but there's just like random things that I'm running out of. I also need to edit loads of videos because I've committed, for some odd reason, at 4 o'clock last night to 12 days of Christmas. So I obviously have a lot of videos I now need to edit, which I'm actually really looking forward to, but that'll obviously be a task for today. I really want to get some Instagram content because I haven't posted on Instagram in a hot minute. I also need to go and see if I can find somewhere to buy some post stamps so that I can post off the thank you cards from the wedding. Blame Alex for the reason why they're 3 months late. I think that's it. Yeah. I really hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're actually enjoying the 12 days of Christmas. It was a very spontaneous, unplanned decision that I've given myself less than a week to sort out. But I really hope you guys are actually enjoying them. I guess I don't know at this point because I haven't actually posted any of them. I just hope you guys are okay. First things first, porridge.
But the only difference, and I think like, I don't know, I really do so far, so I'm gonna keep.
Can I have some porridge with my syrup? Yeah, this is probably way too much syrup. I also don't really care. If any of you are installing a washing machine in the kitchen, do not install the cabinet doors to the washing machine. The washing machine that's in this kitchen is a couple of years old, and obviously the older washing machines get, the more likely they are to shake. And because this washing machine is attached to the cabinet, i.e. the cabinet door is not attached to like the frame of the cabinet, it's actually attached to the washing machine. When the washing machine shakes, it shakes the door, but it means if you're washing anything like remotely heavy, and I'm talking about like jeans, towels, bedding, like things you just need to wash, it like takes the kitchen out with it. Really intense. When you don't catch it straight away, it sounds a little bit like there's a earthquake going on in the house. I've got no idea what our downstairs neighbour must think. Genuinely sounded like the entire building was shaking. I mean, it wasn't, nothing was shaking, but that's what it sounded like. I actually can't wait to be a homeowner because then I could just deal with it. Like, our fridge genuinely broke, and I'm talking like this is like a slight inconvenience. That actually broke. It wasn't chilling or freezing, anything. And it took Purple Bricks 4 weeks, I think it was, to replace it in the middle of summer. Considering the washing machine actually works, God knows how long it would take them to replace it. So part of me just can't be bothered. The lack of sleep from last night is just about catching up with me. I think I'm gonna lay on the bed for a few minutes and shut my eyes and just see what happens. I have to hide here to get out the sun because it is beaming into this flat like no tomorrow. But I slept for 2 hours. I'm actually feeling a lot more refreshed. I was getting to the point where my eyes were hurting. So I had a little nap for about 2 hours. I woke up. I filmed my makeup empties video, which was really interesting. And it's got my little brain whirring. I feel like I've been perpetually hungry all night and day. Like every time I wake up, I'm hungry. I don't get it. Why am I so hungry? So yeah, I'm gonna try and work out what to do about food. If you live by yourself and want the most diverse recipe in the world, learn how to make like a ragu style sauce, cook it up with beef mince, put some kind of veg in it. I've got carrots and peas this time, but it's whatever mood I'm in. And honestly, you can use this. It's like sort of a bolognese, sort of a cottage pie, sort of a chili, but not chili, so you can have it with rice, jacket potato. Honestly, when I lived by myself, I lived off of this. There's one in the oven, but there's also one spare here for tomorrow. I had the smallest potatoes in the world, and I couldn't deal with the pain of peeling them. So I've just got like crushed potato rather than mashed potato on top. And then I've grated a bit of cheese. So this is like a sort of cottage pie, but without mash. It's got like smashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna use the rest of this. I'll probably have some of it with pasta and maybe some of it with rice. I finished all of the veg in the fridge. We do get an odd box tomorrow or the day after. We get an odd box at some point this week, which should be okay to keep some of it fresh until we get back. I've still got some leftover pasta from the other day. So I've got loads of food and I'm gonna be absolutely fine. And I've also like packed away really well. This is like a little container that's probably dry enough to go back in now, that I put the loose potatoes in so they don't just like roll around. They also tend to be covered in dirt, so it isolates the dirt into just one section. At the moment, I am importing some footage onto the computer. Final Cut Pro is being really, really buggy, and I don't know why. And it's not the time of year or the moment in my life where I want this to be messing up, but it's really, really playing up. Let's see if I can work out how to get this going again. Also, how dusty is my screen? Jesus. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but I kind of forgot that that's what would happen. Possibly the shortest shopping list I think I've ever written. And I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Sweet corn, caster sugar, kitchen roll. I think that's all I need. And to be fair, none of those things are urgent by any way, shape or form, but I do want to get outside and get some fresh air, and it kind of gives me a purpose to my visit outside. Would you like to know the weirdest snack someone has ever bought in the middle of December? A fab ice lolly. I don't know why. I was in Waitrose, I literally picked up my list for list, like literally like didn't stray from it at all until I got to the frozen section and picked up my sweet corn and then saw fabs. Filmed, edited and uploaded 3 vlogs, thumbnails and all. It's been a weirdly productive afternoon. I've got a new intro, which obviously you will have seen a couple of times, so I hope you enjoy it. It's obviously just for the festive period. But I'm gonna make some pasta to go with the sauce that I made at lunch. I'm gonna use tagliatelle. I've obviously got dressed. I filmed and posted a video on TikTok. I know, weird, huh? And so to do that, I obviously needed to change. I'm a little bit chilly, you know. Also, I'm so confused what day of the week it is. Like, I know in my brain that it's Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday. Arabian night, an Arabian night. One thing I haven't opened in a little while is my little calendar. Let me show you over here where there'll be a bit more light. Yeah, so this little calendar my mum bought me for my birthday, and I think I'm a couple days behind. What day actually is it? 17th. Oh, cute! It's a little reindeer. Look at that. And then drawer 17, got a little 4-leaf clover charm to go on the bracelet that I'm forming. So this camera does a very annoying thing where if you hit it slightly too hard, I'm not talking hard at all, I just mean like tap it, it corrupts the last clip in the memory card, which was me taking my skincare off and sort of rounding up the day and finishing off the video. I obviously cannot show you the skincare in action because I have now done it. I mean, the general gist of it is the skincare is actually no different. The skincare wasn't necessarily the point of the clip. The point was more to basically say I'm quite looking forward to next week. It's a quieter week, kind of all round life, office, work. Most of my team are working remotely or are on holiday. Most of my clients are breaking up kind of mid or end of the week. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be work, and there's going to be like more work than I probably should be doing, but it's going to be quite manageable in comparison to what it has been. And there's like suspiciously few social plans because most people that I know have parents or family outside London and have already left. So it's going to be a very quiet week in terms of how kind of busy I am outside of the 9:30 till 6 lifestyle, which I'm actually quite looking forward to, because the Christmas week, as in Christmas Eve through to New Year's Day, is really not that relaxing. I love my family to the end of the earth, but like constant family socialization I do find really tiring, and that's the kind of thing when I know that I am an introvert, is because I find too much social interaction quite draining. And that's not to say I don't enjoy it, I don't love it, I don't cherish it, I just need to like disconnect from it every so often. So I'm quite looking forward to the fact that I've got like basically a week off to, well, I'm still working, so it's not a week off, but it feels like a week off because it's not going to be as hectic as my life normally is. I'm very tired. know what I'm doing. Although I've managed to obviously be actually really productive and get quite a lot done, I don't really feel like I have any recollection of what happened. I'm also feeling not that tired, which is obviously ringing like alarm bells in my brain. So fingers crossed I get to sleep. But I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my Sunday. And I mean like basically the last 2 weeks. Pretty much. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're okay. I hope life is treating you right. I hope this like weird Christmas New Year period is giving you something that you need out of it, whether it's family time, relaxation, switch off, catching up with work, like whatever it is that you want out of this period. I hope that you are getting at least a portion of it, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. I never get anything achieved usually during this period, so I will speak to you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!